Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. And so thank you for joining me with the continuation of our walkthrough through Endwalker. So here we are back on the moon with Urianger. And yeah, if you remember, we had a quick little tour of the facilities that we had at Bestaway Boros, got to know a little bit more about the Loperids, and it was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, I found the whole thing so funny, and after all the madness that went on in Garlemald, especially leading up to defeating Zodiac and everything, I think we were kind of overdue with some humor, so I'm glad that they delivered here. So the Loporrits asked Urianger for his help to kind of convince the people of the theorists to want to come to the moon, basically. And Urianger is torn about that because, on one hand, he understands the urgency. He understands that we need to have a backup plan in case we really can't save the star. But on the other hand, he really doesn't want to have to go behind his friends' backs again and try to convince them to go along with this, basically, because they're not happy. Okay, the other Scions here, Thancred and Yestola, are not happy about this whole thing. They want to see if there's a way that we can prevent this madness from happening. But Urianger, he's conflicted. And that's why I love him so much as a character, because of the path that he had to walk to get us this far. Because if not for him, we probably would not have made it this far. Going even as far back as the whole incident with the Warriors of Darkness. And this is like really the first time that Urianger opened up to us, like really, like on his own. Like we were alone with him basically, and he opened his heart to us. He explained how this is tormenting him, that he really doesn't know what he wants to do. And I think he's kind of coming to an idea of maybe like a kind of peace treaty, like maybe some kind of a understanding with the Loperids. I don't know. But let's go ahead and find out. So we're back on the moon here with Urianger. And let's see what the next quest is. Setting things straight. Urianger is quite glad for your company. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan in truth. We shall not be long away from Bestaway Boros. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe that we are of one mind in our desire to save the people of Aetheris. To make clear our resolve to the Loperids, I would offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most singular ingredient. A gift? Not really sure how a gift's gonna help things, but hey, I'm willing to see what you got planned. Hi, Kitty. Yeah, Kitty just joined up on the table with me. Ah, an abundance of Sponigoi. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiac erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught to me by the Noble, I believe that these shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. The magic required considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch while I perform the incantation? Okay. I'm guessing that we just go over to the crowd of people. I have no idea what these things are. They kind of remind me of Porxies, though. If Porxies were glowing and ethereal, I guess. They're kind of cute, in a strange way. They just keep coming. I guess they really wanted to make sure that Urianger doesn't get whatever it is he's trying to make. Surveying the nearby area, you see no signs of potential threats. This would be a good opportunity to see how Urianger is faring. Urianger remains fixated on his work. There, 'tis done. A magic ink. Every ounce of efficacious as thus crafted by the new mule. Ink? Rare is the occasion I would conjure mine own, but it is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is, admittedly, possessive of no preternatural properties, but its hue is one of mine own choosing, which I pray the Loporettes will appreciate. Claire, Urianger, oh thank goodness, I thought you had been eaten or had perhaps fallen into the crater. Oh, living way. Yestola has been looking all over for you, Claire. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent, dire even. She was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Claire alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Urianger. But worry not, it just so happens we need your help with an errand, delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Bestway Borough. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Loporettes, and we would be ever so grateful if you can lend us a hand. Okay, that's not suspicious at all, is it? Yeah, how about an extra pair of hands before I go and meet with Yestola? I'd be more than happy to help. No, that won't be necessary. Urianger's help should be more than suffice. And I'm sure you don't want to risk getting on Yestola's bad side by keeping her waiting. She seems prickly. Now off with you. Worry not, Claire. I shan't be long. How much do you want to bet that she just wants to get us away from Urianger? I bet that Yestola doesn't even want to speak with us right now. Well, I'm sure she loves speaking with us, but you know what I mean. I mean, if she wanted to be more convincing, then she would have asked Claire to go ahead and do it, because between the two of them, I think she has a much more experience doing the heavy lifting than Urianger. Probably the heaviest thing he's probably ever lifted was a stack of books. Okay, use the teleporter? Yeah, I don't think we can. I mean, it only goes up, doesn't it? So, where are they? There she is. Oh, and Groenway's with them. Everything alright with Urianger then? That's a relief. Oh, back so soon. Oh, Claire, we thought you would be away for far longer. Of course. A dire emergency? I said no such thing. But as you are here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Runningway, a companion of Growingway's, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. Problem, however, is that he's determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there anything he's likely to stop and rest, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? What's the rush? I was just thinking we could wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice and... No? Well, it's really that important. You can try using these balls of most flesh, not to be confused with the other thing. Running Way's other notable features in his incessant chatter, so you'll have no problem finding him in a crowd, and when you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Krub, if it proves effective, he was here in Greatest Edsvale when last I saw him. Let us split up and find him. Huh. My best guess here is that Livingway wanted to get Urianger on his own so that they could try to convince him to join us, basically. Join them, basically. And Growing Way is just here to kind of keep the others distracted long enough. Am I searching your surroundings for Running Way? Okay, so it's kind of like the whole thing with the telescope. So, where are you? I mean, how hard is it to find a running rabbit amongst rabbits? Ow, that's smart! If it was meant to be a joke, it isn't funny. Oh, poor thing. Yes, I'm Running Way. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls of moose flesh? There are so many jokes I could have made about that. I'm impressed that I ignored it. I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days? That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if we got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do before the Great Voyage. It's true that Heidelin did impart to us some knowledge of the event, but I know about as much as any other law parade around here. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they'd better hope I don't get my paws on them. I couldn't be more help, but if there's nothing else, I've work to do. And I'm off! Yeah, it's becoming more and more obvious. Oh no, you caught him? I mean, well done you! Any luck? I tried near the entrance, but there was no sign of him. I could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. Afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Try as I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Urianger? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did he say when he'll be returning? On his way to the Watcher's Palace with Livingway. Between Growing Way's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe our time would be better spent lending Urianger a hand. What? No, hold on a moment. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful knowledge, including the pertaining to the final days. Really? You couldn't have mentioned that before, could you? I mean, I doubt it's going to lead us anywhere. Some scheme was afoot. Surely Urianger would be the first to see through it. Then again, he does tend to give others the benefit of the doubt. I'm beginning to grow tired of these games. Heart of the mat. Oh, is this the last quest? Growing Way's fidgeting with nervous energy, but is it from excitement or worry? Oh, what to do, what to do. I promised Livingway I would help, but... No, I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do.
The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza, the eastern wing. Follow me.
I suspect the law parades are up to something, but if there is aught to be learned of the final days, I think it best we play along, for now at least. Yeah, how long Matt will last, I don't know. Because she's getting annoyed. I can tell right away she's getting really annoyed. And an annoyed Y'shtola is not a good sign. I think it's on the upper level. Let's go ahead and find the teleporter. I'm not going up all those flights of stairs again. That's a nightmare. I know that they planned this whole place in mind for giants, but still, it's annoying. Okay, here we go. Again, though, I think it would be hilarious if we go into the archives and we find just the information that we're looking for. I mean, we're not even halfway through the game yet, so I doubt it, but it would be funny if that's exactly what happened. Or maybe we find some way to communicate with Heidelin and get some answers from her, I don't know. The architecture of this place is impressive, though more than a little confusing to navigate. Is it too much to ask for a clearly marked exits? Or a map, perhaps? What other knowledge do you suppose that we would glean from their archives? Oh no, it looks like we're fighting against them. That's not good. I don't want to hurt these little guys. They're cute.
The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. I guess we'll just have to go and find whoever has the key.
Oh no. Growing way, enough. If you have aught else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourselves not tell us that we must act quickly?
Yes, we did, but... The moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Etheirys, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but you found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so you others must be kept here.
Ah, so that's Livingway's game. Run us about in circles, and failing that, lock us away so we can't put the plan at risk. Everyone except Urianger.
He understands what is at stake, what must be done.
I fear you misjudged us, Groenway. Never have we descried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Etheirys and her reflections to their doom. If there is a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans.
But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and babies now. The people of Etheirys will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see their happy, smiling faces.
Well, I don't think they'll be happy or smiling.
I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone.
Oh, come on. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. Agreed. Let us reconverse where Argos awaits outside. Reconvey. Oh, sure. You're leaving me to do the dirty work here. Why am I not surprised? Alright, under attack. Oop. Okay, no offense to you guys, really. I don't mean to hurt you. Oh no. Too strong. She's too powerful. Oh no. Please come quietly. Growing way, I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt you, but you're not giving us any choice here. But he's tougher than the others, I'll give him that.
We have to save them.
Couldn't Thancred have done that for us? I feel terrible now. So it doesn't look like the others are suspicious yet, so hopefully we'll get out before they all notice. I got a question. Wouldn't it have just been easier just to instantly teleport out of there, you know, back to the tower? Some friends you two are, leaving me back there like that. There you are. Didn't rough them up too badly, did you? No, but I wouldn't have had to if you took care of it. Good, you're here. We must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Urianger.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Etheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. Tis clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Etheris is boundless and pure.
Such a sweetheart.
Operates were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Aetheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit, and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
My name is Puddingway.
Oh my god. Pudding?
Puddingway? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure. But one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words. A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer, the anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
Oh. I'm actually quite touched by that.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort.
Oh, the theme.
To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
Oh. The flower again. Red, what does that mean? Ah! Flower, how came it to be in your possession? How very like her. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions, intentions which remain a mystery even to us. In our time, we called it Elpis. Do well to remember the name. I think I said that right.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
Yeah.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Aetheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Agreed. The Charlean Forum, yes?
I knew it! I knew it!
What? How did you know?
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Yeah, they're probably losing their minds. Oh, that was so sweet. Urianger, I love Urianger. I really love him. I'm a little sad that we're going to be leaving him behind here. I hope they bring him back, like, before the end. I'm sure they will, but... I chanced to spy you crossing the chasm, and I feared something was amiss. But all is well, and more importantly, I have been given the opportunity to behold a wonderful sight. Keep the Elpis close, and its light will be your guide. Declaration of hopes and aspirations. I hadn't thought of it that way before. The Loporrits may be in good hands now, but that doesn't change the fact that their plan is a last resort I'd rather not employ. Let's see it doesn't come to that, for the first and all the other reflections. The Loporrits think so highly of the people of Aetheris, yet it seems this evacuation plan is the only way they know how to express their adoration. If we had been more clear on our intentions from the start, mayhap we could have avoided this wrinkle. Something to keep in mind in the future. Puddingway. Nice to meet you. Name's Puddingway. Sorry again for all the trouble. We promise we'll do better. Honest. The others will be so happy to hear Urianger is going to stay and teach us all about Aetheris. We'll have to be careful not to get too distracted by his lessons. There's still maintenance to carry out after all. Well, that was rather embarrassing, wasn't it? At least we're on the same page now. People and Aetheris. We'll say both, or at least give it a good try. Aww. Tell Growing Way I look forward to our next walk together. Yeah, I feel like we really need to apologize to the little guy.
I will. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear it.
Oh, can we do it again? Oh, tell everyone to make sure they listen to Urianger.
Oh, we'll be all ears, and you know we can be.
Yes, you're an excitable bunch, you Loporrits.
Well, it's not as if we've been waiting 12,000 years to meet the people of Aetheris. Oh wait, we have! Well, it's neither here nor there. Under Urianger's tutelage, we'll strive to become more hospitable hosts and see that the moon is fully equipped to meet the needs of its potential passengers.
Okay, mapping way?
There is little I can do to help stop the final days, but should you need to know of star traversal, look no further.
Okay.
Such knowledge I can offer in abundance, so do not hesitate if you find yourselves wanting.
It was a relief to see Living Way was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well, though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It be no easy task to prepare them for what needs to be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, and all our fellow scions. When next I return to Aetheris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Okay! That's great! Okay, so we're going to be returning home, but let's save that for next time. I know that this video is a little bit shorter today, but that's okay. I think that whole scene with Urianger was well worth it. Like, he's a poet. I swear to God, he has to be a poet or something, because it was beautiful what he said. And all it took was a few simple words, just speaking with the Loporrits for them to come to the same understanding. And oh, Urianger, I love you. I really love you so much. But okay, that's it for right now. So it looks like we're going to be leaving the moon. We're going to be going back home to Hydaelyn, or I guess Aetheris it is now. I mean, they seem to be taken to the new name very easily. Okay, so next time, where are we going to be going to next? Because we have 3 places. So there's Labyrinthos, Garlemald, Thavnar. So that's 3 that we've been to. And there's still 3 more places. The moon, yes, the moon, of course. So that's 4. And it looks like we're done here. So I'm guessing we either go back to Labyrinthos or Thavnar? Or maybe, I want to say we're going to the new area, but I don't know what new zone that we're going to. I really don't. So I'm going to say we're either heading back to Labyrinthos or to Thavnar. One of the 2 places, I'm betting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Fantasy Girl signing out.